Hey everybody, Jamie from Red Raccoon Games here for Red Raccoon Games Live. It's Thursday night at 8 o'clock. Wobbles was just here. He just took off. I don't know where he went. He'll probably be back later as my co-host this evening. Sorry that I ended up having to cancel Tuesday night on everybody. It was just kind of crazy. And so, we get there, we figure things out, we do stuff, and we adapt the best we can. We try to do these just so you guys who can't come in and see us all the time, at least see us and our voices. And we want you to know that we're thinking about all of you. And, it's just been a little bit crazy. One of the challenges of recent is I got poison ivy pretty bad, and bad enough where I've been to the doctor twice to deal with said poison ivy, and they've got me on prednisone. And I've never been on prednisone before, and prednisone is a steroid that does weird things to different people. And apparently in me, prednisone hits my poison ivy and helps the poison ivy. And I do feel better, but if you see me scratching all night tonight, that's why. But it amplifies my ADD. And so I haven't had more than like 4 hours sleep since last Tuesday, I think. Tuesday, a week ago, Tuesday. And so I don't know. It's weird. Last night I was laying in bed and I swear I was dreaming in plaid. So anyway, that's one of the reasons why I ended up canceling Tuesday, is because Jesse was busy, Jeff was busy, and my brain was so all over the place that I couldn't even handle thinking about trying to do an RRG live on Tuesday. But now here we are on Thursday, and I feel better. I feel a little bit better. My dose is ramping down, and so we'll see how tonight goes. So let's see. I got to click back over to the Red Raccoon Games Facebook page so that I can actually see if anybody has any questions as we're going along. Let me do that here real quick. Okay. I got that up. Jesse is apparently watching, or at least said something. Hi, Jesse. How are you? Jesse's got the whole weekend off. Good on him. He worked his butt off this week, compensating for everything and dealing with me bouncing off the walls. At one point, Kelly said the other night I was literally walking around our house just snapping my fingers the entire time. So I'm sure that was annoying. So I love my wife very much, and I'm sorry that she's got to go through my ADD and prednisone combining together to go crazy. So yeah, let's see. What do we want to talk about tonight? First up, let's talk about Double Masters. So Double Masters is the new Magic set that's going to be coming out. Back in. There we go. So Double Masters is the new Magic set that's coming out in a couple weeks. And it's, somebody at Wizards of the Coast said, let's go bigger. What can we do? How do we take this a little bit more crazy, a little bit more ridiculous as we go along? And they've done it, I think. The packs are bigger. There's more cards in the packs. It's a master set, so that means it's a reprint of older cards. Some of them are straight up reprints using the original art, and some of them have really, really cool new art. A lot of really powerful cards. Today, apparently, I just brought up the list of things that they spoiled today. And Force of Will's in there, which I did not know. So apparently that got spoiled today. Other things like Doubling Season and Mana Crypt and Noble Hierarch is in there again. Karn is in Jace's and everything. So this is going to be a crazy set. Every pack, a normal Magic pack has 10 rares, 3 uncommons. 10 commons, 3 uncommons, 1 rare. And then out of every, I think it's roughly 8 packs, one of those rares becomes a mythic rare. In these packs, as you would imagine with it being called double, there are 2 slots for rares. So it could be that you open up a pack and you get 2 rares, or you get 1 rare and 1 mythic, And there's nobody knows for certain. It might be possible to actually get 2 mythics. Wizards of the Coast is kind of being a little tight-lipped on that, and it's irritating some folks what's going on. But this set goes on sale for the August the 7th. And so we are taking pre-orders on it now. We're being kind of aggressive on the prices compared to what you're seeing online. I looked today, and most boxes online are going for $330, and we have them at $299 if you pre-order them. And these are expensive Magic cards. Don't get me wrong. This is way more expensive than a regular pack. I completely get it. 100% correct that this is not going to be a pack for everybody. It could be a really good way if you play Modern or Commander to get some cards that are older and hard to get and out of print. Or if you're just a straight up collector, there's some really cool stuff in this set. So I was going to pull up a couple of the card arts that they've shown that I've really enjoyed so far. Let's see if I can do this here. I'm still learning this software a little. Those cards that's going to have some sort of a full art playmat or 3 or 4 cards lined up next to each other. I just haven't seen it all yet. The Tron lands, or the Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant, or Urza's Tower that came out, they've been around for years and years. Some pretty powerful cards. They have this really cool new artwork as well that lines them all up. So anyway, that being said, Double Masters goes on sale. We just opened up pre-release pre-orders for it today, and it goes on sale on August the 7th. We have, as always, discounted prices on any pre-orders that you put in, and you put at least 10% down at the store. You've got to do it before the set actually arrives. On August the 7th, the price will go back closer to actual release price, which should be way higher than we have it at. And then things will, of course, go to market price. And at market price, they're, going to be kind of expensive, right? Once it goes on the collectible market price as well. Oh, this is a cool card. I forgot about this one. I'm going to show you one more card. The Sword of War and Peace. I think this artwork is really cool. One thing about Wizards of the Coast that you can say is they always hire incredibly talented artists to make the artwork for their cards. Oh, I didn't even see that one too. This is Sword of Fire and Ice. I haven't seen that artwork. I'm going to throw one more up at you guys here. I'm kind of digging this new software because I can quickly and easily share different things with you guys as well as I'm moving through, and I'm just literally for pre-order at the store. So we got that going. So, yep. And then lots of spoilers going to keep happening until the entire set is spoiled. And this one should be a lot of fun. I wish that we could be doing events in the store, and the guys would probably have a ton of fun playing this set and doing some drafting at the store. Yeah. Yes.
When you do the two screens, all of your audio cuts out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Kelly just interrupted me. So live interruption there. So if I'm not actually on the screen, you can't hear anything I'm saying?
No audio.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. All right. I have to make sure that I'm always on the screen. Okay. So probably a whole bunch of what I just said, you guys never even heard. So that's good to know. This is going to be an awesome Red Raccoon Games live tonight. So we'll figure that out later. How about we just do a review that says Double Masters is available for pre-order now, and the set comes out on August 7th. Okay. Well, that's not good. Oh, it kind of ruined my whole thing I was doing there. Well, all right. So I guess I'm gonna have to keep winging this one here. Yeah, Jesse said the same thing. It says can't hear me at all. That's awesome. Okay, well, lessons learned on that one. So let's see. What was the next thing I was going to do? I was going to talk about, we've been talking a lot about Indominus, the new Warhammer set. It comes out on Saturday. The original 45 copies of the set that we were told that we were going to be able to get are completely sold out right now. So we don't have any of those. However, I told you, wily shopkeeper that I am, I had been trying to get some more copies. I got more copies. There are more on the way to the store. We are just not actually 100% sure how many are going to show up until they arrive. So we're not taking any pre-orders on them until we actually lay our hands on those copies once they actually show up at the store. So for those of you that are Warhammer fans that want to play Indominus, we have more copies on the way. So we'll have them for Saturday when the set releases on Saturday. And then we will be after those, then we'll be out, and we probably won't get any more until Christmas time. We are going to be able to take some pre-orders for you to have them available come Christmas time as well. So if you missed it and you didn't get one, or if you didn't get one by Saturday, we are going to have more. It's just going to take us a little while to get them. So, yeah. All right, let me try to set up the next scene to show you guys something else and not cut myself off this time. I'm not sure what just happened there. I want me in there. Okay, so this is another thing came out today. Well, technically yesterday. This is Scooby-Doo Betrayal at Mystery Mansion. And you've heard us talk about this before because, one, we're kind of big Scooby-Doo nerds here at the Red Raccoon Games. And this game, we're also huge fans of the ever-popular Betrayal at the House on the Hill. Well, Betrayal at Mystery Mansion is the Scooby-Doo version of the game, exactly as it sounds like. They tried to make it a little bit more family-friendly, a little bit easier on the rules, and lower the price point down to make this an easy starter game for people who are interested to get playing the game. Looks super awesome, super cool. We do still have some of these at the store. We got 36 to start with. I think we're down to our last 10. So if you didn't have this on pre-order and this was something that you were interested in, you definitely need to get this picked up soon. We are going to be able to get some more of this, but I fully expect that this is going to sell out at distribution, and we're just simply not going to be able to get any more of this. It's going to be another thing that until Christmas time, we don't get it at all. The only thing that to lower the price down, instead of using little plastic miniatures of Scooby and Shaggy and Fred and Velma and Daphne, they used little cardboard tokens instead. I think that's how they kept it from being a $50 game. They kept it down to be a $35 game. I maybe, Jesse said it best the other day that hopefully they're going to sell an upgrade pack where we're going to be able to get cool tokens to upgrade our sets and add the Scooby-Doo and the gang to the game as well as we go along. So, and Jesse just yelled Indominus again. So, yeah. Oh, I got to show you guys a fun picture of the Indominus stuff going on. Let me see here. Let me try something new. Oh, well, yeah. Can I do that? I always got to remember to keep myself in the frame. Check this out. This is Jeff built a wall of Indominus. We shared these on Facebook, so you guys might have seen these, but these are still cracking me up. So the picture on the left is Jeff behind the wall holding a Nerf gun. And the picture on the right is Jillian. And as, of course, you can see, you can only just barely see Jillian's eyes in the top of her head because Jillian is gravitationally, or she's vertically challenged. So we like to have fun of, Jillian and Jenna and Jessica and Grayson. They're one tier of height, and then there's all the rest of the staff. And so we might pick fun at them every once in a while to give them a hard time. But this was just a fun picture, a fun wall of Indominus stuff going on. So kind of digging that in. Oh, wait, that's not what I want to do. Now there's 3 of me. Okay, there. So yeah, Indominus, Scooby-Doo, Magic Double Masters. What else did we have? Talked about Poison Ivy, Prednisone, and ADHD. As you can probably tell from listening to me tonight, that's been a little fun. I just want to talk about Hamilton real quick. Did all you guys see that? Because it was amazing. I've actually watched it twice so far. I was lucky enough to actually, we won tickets. There's an app when Hamilton was still playing in Chicago. There was an app that you could get, and you could enter a little drawing every day to win tickets the next day. And Kelly won us tickets 3 different times to go see Hamilton. And if you win the raffle, it's you basically, if you win it on Tuesday, you have to go see it on Wednesday, but your tickets are only $10 a piece. And so Kelly totally knocked it out of the park, and she won us tickets multiple times, and it was awesome. But I've watched it twice on Disney Plus since it came out. It's so good. When we saw it in Chicago, Lin-Manuel Miranda was not in it. And, so it was fun to see him in there. I also think it's cool, like a weird random trivia fact for Hamilton, if you didn't know that, is every time they do a production of Hamilton, one person plays the bullet. Right? Every time. And so anytime a bullet goes near somebody and somebody almost gets shot or almost dies or later does die, of course, in the play, it's always the same person that walks near them. And that one person is the bullet / death for the entire play. And they trade off between the ensemble cast of who that person's going to be every time they do a performance. I just thought that was kind of cool. So if you watch it on Disney Plus, see if you can identify who Death is, who the bullet is, because she walks by, John Lawrence and of course Alexander Hamilton and Hamilton's son. Every time somebody dies, she's there. So I gave it away that it's a lady on the Disney Plus. So, but it's not always a lady when they do the performances live. Okay, so Hamilton's super cool, super awesome. I've been listening to the songs. We listened to the soundtrack so many times last fall when we first won tickets to go see it that we had actually gotten tired of listening to it and we couldn't take it anymore. And now I'm listening to the soundtrack again because it's that good. Not historically accurate. There are things wrong, and yet still a really good musical. I think it's probably, we'll say maybe my number 4 musical of all time at this point. see, number 4 musical. Number 3 musical I would give to Rock of Ages, which, of course, there was a movie version with Tom Cruise and Alec Baldwin made that was awesome. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Russell Brand and Brian, the guy who played Breaking Bad, Brian, I can't think of his name. So many awesome people in the movie, but the play is even better. The movie is kid friendly. The play, not kid friendly at all. So I'd say if Hamilton's 4, we'll say Rock of Ages is 3. Monty Python and God, I'm dropping it. My brain is everywhere right now. The Monty Python musical Spam-A-Lot, it would be number 2. I've seen Spam-A-Lot 3 times, I think now. And then number 1, my number 1 favorite musical that I've seen is Wicked. So super awesome. I was a show choir and music kid, singing nerd in high school. And I actually, here's random trivia about Jamie. I was in the men's glee club at ISU my freshman year. Yeah, so musicals, awesome. Okay, cool. So Free RPG Day is this weekend. And Free RPG Day, Brittany has been working super hard to set it up. So it's Saturday and Sunday. We've talked about this a couple times. I won't beat a dead horse on Free RPG Day. But Free RPG Day, you get to... normally we do it in the store. And literally last year, every table in the store had a role-playing game playing at it. And it's so much fun. And we have such a good time. And everybody's laughing and having hooting and hollering and stuff. One of my favorite memories of Jay is from Free RPG Day. Probably 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And Free RPG Day wasn't as big then. It was like only a few tables of Pathfinder were playing. And they had a Pathfinder for years has been putting out these modules where you get to play as goblins as your characters. Now, Pathfinder 2.0, they're a regular everyday race, but they weren't. And so in the Free RPG Day modules, like We Be Goblins or We Be Goblins Again, you got to play as goblins. And so we had tables of Pathfinder playing goblins upstairs, and downstairs we had a magic tournament going on at the same time. And I was talking to some of the magic players over near the register, and we were talking. They were hanging out, waiting between rounds, waiting to get pairings to go play their second rounds. And all of a sudden, there's like this primal scream in the store. And Jay leaps up out of his chair. He's the DM for this table, runs halfway around the store, comes over by us at the register, does 2 or 3 laps, screaming the entire time around the magic players, runs back over to his chair, drops back into his seat, and goes right back into the game. And the look on the magic player's face, watching Jay do this entire thing, I was dying laughing. Oh, my ribs hurt the next day because I laughed so loud. And so Free RPG Day is always super fun. This year, because it's been growing every year and we've run out of the giveaway materials, I had to order stuff in January, and I ordered heavy. I ordered 3 full kits, okay? Well, March came and the world changed. And so we have downstairs right now in the basement 3 full kits worth of books for Free RPG Day giveaways right now. We're going to have plenty of stuff for everybody. So what we're going to do is when you come in on Saturday, you're going to be able to grab any 2 books that you want on Saturday, okay? We want to make sure that everybody has the ability to get any 2 books they want. If that's the new Pathfinder module, Starfinder, Kids on Brooms, which is Harry Potter, the role-playing game, Humblewood, the Root RPG, whatever it is, you can get 2 of anything. Sunday, then we're going to take whatever's left. Everybody got a first dib on Saturday. Sunday, it will be available where now you can come in and you can take 1 copy of everything's left, because we should have enough to make everybody happy with what I ordered for kits, okay? Also, if you sign up to play online ahead of time for Free RPG Day, you can sign up and register for scenarios. Let's say, for instance, you want to play Pathfinder or Starfinder. you play online, we're going to ask you and give you an email form where you can check boxes and say, these are the kits that I want. And we're going to set those aside and save those for you because you're going to be busy playing. We don't want you to miss out on good free stuff. So we're going to save those for you behind the register, whatever your requests are. And then we will, those will be available for you so that you don't miss out. So lots of games you can sign up for and you can play on Saturday and Sunday. Registration for our event is at warhorn.net. That's www.warhorn.net. You can make an account there. When you make an account on Warhorn, make sure you set your time zone correctly because it defaults you to Pacific time, and all our times are going to look skewed and you're going to miss your game, okay? So set your time zone correctly. Then you can sign up for free RPG Day 2020 sessions. We've got some amazing DMs that are helping out. And you can sign up and play on Zoom and have fun. Some of the DMs will use Roll20 to help run their games. Some are just going to do Theater of the Mind. It's going to be a super good time, and you will still get your free stuff when you come back to the store. So, yeah, it's super fun. I'm really looking forward to Free RPG Day. I wish we could do it in the store. There's so many times. I'm tired of saying I wish we could do it in the store, but we need everybody to be healthy. I need my staff to be healthy. I need my customers. I need you guys to be healthy. So still... we're only 7 days away from August. WGLT just ran an article today that we've got more active cases of COVID-19 in McLean County than we've had ever at this point. And we need some stuff to turn around, guys. Got to wear your masks, got to wash your hands, got to use the sanitizer, got to stay 6 feet away from each other. We got to turn this around and get things kind of on a path. We had 7 days with no cases. And we had 7 days with nobody in the hospital, and now we're all shifted again. Stop making this political, right? Politicians, don't listen to them. Listen to the scientists. Listen to the consensus of the scientists, because politicians spin stuff the way that they want you to hear it. Listen to the scientists, okay? Do your own research and listen to the scientists. Listen for the majority of the scientists. You're looking for the CDC. You're looking for people with published papers and doing the research on this. You're looking for the WHO. You're not looking for two doctors sitting at a conference table who operate a for-profit surgery center, okay? So we got to get this turned around. Okay, so something else, I was trying to figure out if I could show you guys YouTube links in here, and I haven't figured out how to do it yet because San Diego Comic-Con online started this week, and if you haven't been watching, some of the trailers are coming out. They're doing Zoom panels, and they're sending everything out to YouTube. And there is an awesome whole new first segment for the New Mutants movie. You guys know I'm a superhero movie fan. There is an awesome new segment that they put out that we haven't seen before for the New Mutants movie. And it looks like it might be the whole beginning scene. And so jump online, take a few minutes and look that up. Where did my Facebook window go? I had a window where I could see if anybody was asking questions at all. There it is. But get out there, take a look around. Some really cool new games are getting announced. Gen Con Online's next week, and so we're going to spend a lot of time talking about new games coming out for Gen Con Online. It looks like it might be feedback. Yeah, Brian Cranston, thank you, MD. That was like 15 minutes ago, but yeah. So jump out there and take a look at the new stuff for San Diego Comic-Con that's coming out because it looks amazing. So we've got a new Batwoman who has taken over. So this, with new Batwoman's coming on the scene, which is going to lead a whole mystery arc of where the old Batwoman went to. New movies coming up. Jesse and I keep talking about the New Mutants movie over and over again. It's been delayed like 7 times. But the whole cast is on a Zoom meeting, and they say that it's really going to be good there. God, what else? We were looking at stuff earlier. Some amazing collectible minis coming in. We've got some new Boba Fett stuff coming in. Of course, all the stuff for the child and the Mandalorian is going to be coming in. With newer Beskar armor versus the old kind of beat up stuff for Boba Fett. So that looks like that's going to be cool, super cool. But that's just some fun geek news that you can follow along with to see what's going on for San Diego Comic-Con. Spiel to Yaras was announced last week, and Game of the Year won by a game called Puzzles that, of course, has been sold out nonstop since it got nominated months ago. And we're trying to get our hands on some copies of it, and we want to bring it in and play it with you guys. And I don't know. We didn't get the inside dirt this year that Puzzles was going to be nominated. I've got enough friends that are publishers. Sometimes the publishers find out which games are going to be nominated, that their game's going to be nominated earlier, and they like spoil it so I have time to order a dozen copies or something. Not so this year. We did not get any copies of the Spiel des Jahres, which is Game of the Year. We didn't get any copies of the Kinderspiel, which is the kids' game, and what's the other one? Not Krakenspiel. There's the Gamer's Game of the Year, which is usually a crunchier, heavier worker placement game. We have no copies of any of them right now, but we're trying to get our hands on them for you guys as well. So Puzzles, The Crew, trying to bring those in as well. So we'll have more fun there. And God, I think that's literally everything I was going to talk about tonight. I talked like a million miles an hour tonight, and it's probably better that we call this one shorter because concentration is not a good thing right now. So I'm actually going to wrap this one up. We only did a half an hour tonight, but it's probably better for me just to call it short than just blather on. Next week, I'll see if we can get Jesse or Jeff on with me. We'll see if we can get some other game store owners on, and we'll go forward from there. But tonight we're going to call this a short one, and I am going to go and itch my poison ivy some more. I hope you guys all have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.